Sar, sar. I am not audible. Okay, okay. So I am saying that we were doing resolution of vectors, right? Resolution of a vector in previous class we did. We went through the concept. We did few questions, right? So we'll be continuing with that only today, right? We'll be doing some more questions on that. So you please let me know if you understand the topic, right? ये आप लोगों को याद है अमार हमने किया था ये
Yes, sir. Yeah.
ठीक है तो क्या डिस्कशन हुआ था हमारा व्हाट हैज बीन द डिस्कशन बताओ व्हाट हैज बीन द डिस्कशन दैट any vector is having two components, right? Two rectangular components. One component is a cos theta and one component is a sin theta, right? Which one is cos
Yes.
theta? Which one is sin theta? So one component is x component. The other component is y component, right? So which component would be cos theta? A cos theta. The adjacent component to the angle, right? So this angle is given. So this becomes a cos theta. This becomes a sin theta. So we went through various examples also, right? We have been given this as a 30-degree, right? So we also did these questions here, right? If you remember, that if this is 15 Newton, this is 30 degree. So what is this component? 15 cos 30 degree. This is 15 sin 30 degree, right? This is positive j cap. The direction here is,
Sir,
yes.
I was unable to attend last class.
Oh, so that would be very, all right, you just follow it. Because we did resolution of a vector, right? So, and that's an important topic. So what you can do, you can please have these notes, right? आप इसको can you take screenshots of these notes, Said?
Yes, I can, sir.
So please take screenshot of them, right? I'm sure I'm giving you the screen. Just take this one. But you have to go through these notes first, right? So I'm just making it more
Sir, are
visible.
these from the previous class or
Yes,
this?
yes.
Okay.
Previous class.
Sir, are you going to start a new chapter now?
No, no, we'll be doing some questions on it. This is a motion in a plane chapter we are doing, right?
Sir, can you scroll?
This you have taken.
Yes, sir.
Now take this. This is important. That's what I'm saying. Just to make you revise, see all of you. If I have any vector, right? Let's say I have this vector. We have discussed this. I have this vector A, and let's say its magnitude is A, right? Its magnitude is A, and it is making what angle? It is making theta angle with the horizontal, right? And let's say this is my x-axis, and let's say this is my y-axis, right? So this vector, just understand this. This vector can be broken up, right? Can be resolved into two components, right? We can have two components of it. It is known as component. That means it can have two parts. One part we'll have when I'll drop a perpendicular to the x-axis. I'll draw perpendicular to the x-axis. So I'll just join these 2 points. So this becomes what? This becomes the x component. This becomes the x component of vector A. Right? How to find the y component? I have to draw perpendicular to the y-axis. Right? Then this vector becomes the y component of vector A. Right? Saeed, you please see this. I'm like telling this right for you.
Okay,
So
sir.
this is my magnitude A, right? And this is theta. What do you think is the length of this line? And this is a 90-degree triangle. This is A, right? This is like this, no? This is A, and this angle is theta. So how can you find this length? Tell me. What is this length?
Sir, opposite by and G, sir.
Let's say this is X, right?
Yes,
So if
sir.
this is right angle triangle, what will you say? What is X by A? If this angle is theta, this is perpendicular.
Cos.
This is
This
base, right? This is
so
hypotenuse.
cos.
Base of this is cos theta. Good. Right. So here X comes out to be A cos theta. Right?
Yes, sir. Sir, where can I find the recorded classes? I checked and it wasn't available.
Ah, yes, sure. You can take the recorded classes, right?
Sir, it's not showing there.
Not on the portal. You have the
No.
access to portal, the login credentials.
Yes, sir.
So you just log in there. They are not there.
They are not there.
Okay. Okay, I'll just let the so I have contacted to the support team also.
Yes, sir. They are saying it's there. And when I checked, it's not there.
Okay. So I'll just tell one of the persons to just connect you, right? With
Okay, sir.
regards to that.
Okay.
You also connect one more time and say that it is not there, right? I'm not finding it, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, if this is a cos theta, tell me the value of this, right? Tell me this, the value of this.
Sir, value of what?
Value of this length, y component. The x component is a cos theta. What is the y component?
Sir, I don't know.
Got it?
No, sir.
Sir, will we be starting any new topic today or just the same?
See, Amar, if you know this, you know how to resolve the vectors.
Not quite because I missed the first three classes
All right.
as I
So this,
was out of.
so you were present in the last session.
Sir, in the last session, I actually joined in the second class. I wasn't able to join the first class, and it was yours.
All right.
Actually, we had
So
just landed at that time, so I was changing my clothes and getting ready.
all right. So please, so see this resolution of a vector before, like before this, we cannot move ahead, right? So you have to learn this concept, then only we can move ahead. So as Saeed I was saying, because I was planning today to go through some of the questions of this topic, right, and then connecting it with the motion, because we are doing motion in a plane. So this vectors is a part of motion in a plane. This is the vectors is a topic of motion in a plane, right? So vectors is finished. So with this topic, vectors is finished, and then we have to do the portion of the motion connected with this. So, but first you have to understand this X component, Y component, and do practice of it, right? So today, so we have to spend. So Said is also saying the same thing, and you have also not joined. Hussein, you have joined? Hussein?
Check the recording of the third class, the last class that I missed.
Huh.
But the other two recordings are not presented, the first and the second one.
Okay, recordings are not available on the portal. So which portal you are going to?
The same Homey level.
Okay, okay.
Your last class recording was available, but the first two classes wasn't available.
So last class I told this, so you just went through them,
Yeah,
went through
yeah,
the
I
answers.
went through them and I even wrote down the notes.
All right, all right. All right, so you just revise it today, right? And
Sir,
we'll solve some questions here. Right, Said? Tell me.
sir, is it cos theta tan theta?
No, you see this length, right? This length. Acha, you tell me if this length is, let's say y, can I say this length is also y?
Yes, sir. So it should be cos theta tan theta, right?
Cos theta tan theta, you can say, right? So it is basically sine theta.
Okay, yeah.
So this is y. So I will say y by a.
Sir, how is cos, like, I'm saying cos theta into tan theta.
One second. This is a sine theta. You are saying a cos theta into tan theta, right? Because you have done like this, you have done like this, you have done like this.
Yes,
This
sir.
P upon B, right?
Yes, sir. A cos theta tan
So,
theta.
but A cos theta tan theta is also sine theta, you see. A cos theta, and what is sine tan theta? Sine theta by cos theta. Cos theta will get cancelled. What is this?
Tan
A
theta.
sine theta, right? That way also we can do. Correct,
Sir.
right? Just you see this, just a second. And now, as you can observe here, that this was my x-axis and this was y-axis. So these components are also vectors, right? These are having arrows and directions and magnitude, right? So these are also vectors, right? So this vector is in which direction? A cos theta is its magnitude, but this is in x direction, positive x direction, and this direction is represented by I cap. This direction is represented by j cap. So we'll write A cos theta I cap. We'll write A sin theta j cap. Got it? Tell
So
me if
can
you are
you show
getting.
some numericals in this
Yes,
topic?
yes. Right. And so vector A, I can write vector A as the sum of these two, right? These are the components of vector A. So we write vector A as A cos theta I cap plus A sin theta j cap. Right? So this A cos theta is this A cos theta is AX. AX means X component. And A sin theta is AY. Right? So we did these kinds of numericals in the last session also, right? You see. Let's say I have a vector here, right? This is the x-axis. This is the y-axis. Right? And let's say this vector is some vector P, right? And the magnitude of P, which is also denoted as P, is let's say something 10, right? 10 Newton. Let's say this is a force, right? Vector P is a force. And this angle is given to us as 30 degrees, right? Then you tell me the components of this vector. Please, बताएं. Please try. This is 10 Newton is its magnitude. This angle is 30 degree. So what is this component? So this can be broken down into two components. So one component is this. Right? And the other component is this. Right? So this is the x component px. This is the y component py. How can you write vector p? Just tell me, how can you find that? You see, this is a parallelogram only. No? This vector and this vector, if I'll make a parallelogram, this is also parallelogram, right? And this parallelogram in the shape of rectangle, right? In the shape of rectangle. Right? So this px I cap, this is a vector, this vector is py j cap. To be sum of them, right? The resultant, the addition of them is are this vector p. Okay, हम क्या बोलेंगे? Vector p is the sum of these two vectors, right? Or we can say that these are the components of vector p, right? We have broken vector P into these components. But tell me the value of Px. What is Px? Yes, all of you, Saeed, Ammar, Ibrahim, Kiran, Fauzan, Hamad, all of you, please tell. Ammar, आगे answer.
Yes, sir.
Tell me what should be the answer here.
Yes, sir. I have completed writing.
Hmm.
Yes.
Saeed, did you get the answer?
And I'm not getting. Can you explain, sir?
I mean, what is Px? You tell what is the formula for Px? Px means x component of this, right? This is so it is P cos theta,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
And P is given as 10. So 10 into cos 30 degree. Right? What is cos 30 degree?
Root 3/2.
5 root 3.
It is 10 into root 3 by 2. So it is 5. So Px is 5 root 3.
By root 3.
And it is Newton because P is in Newton, right? What about Py now? P sine theta, right? It is P sine theta. So P is again 10 and theta is 30 degree, sine 30 degree. What is sine 30 degree?
1/2, which is 5.
It is half, right? So 10 into half, which is 5 Newton, right? So how can I write vector P? Vector P, I can write it Px I cap because this is in positive x direction, right? This direction is I cap. This direction is j cap. So I'll write it like Px is 5 root 3. So 5 root 3 I cap plus 5 j cap Newton. I can just put Newton, right? Because this is the unit of this. Getting this?
Yes.
So this vector P can be written as like this. Now tell me, if I'll ask you the magnitude of vector p, अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं कि भाई वेक्टर p का मैग्नीट्यूड क्या है, what is the magnitude of vector p, क्या बोलोगे? इससे how will you tell me the magnitude from this expression? भाई क्या होता है, हमने सीखा है, if I have a vector like this, vector a is equal to ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap, right? Then what is the magnitude of it? Maybe we have learned this in our offline sessions only. Tell me, what is the magnitude under root of?
A square plus B square plus 2AB
No,
cos
no, no,
theta.
no, no, no. It is this
Oh, all right, yeah.
ax square plus ay square plus az square, right? That means you have to square the coefficients of I cap, j cap, and k cap. Square these coefficients and add them and put an under root there, right? So what is the magnitude of vector p here? Under root of coefficient of I cap is 5 root 3. So 5 root 3 square plus 5 square, right? अच्छा, what it should come? इसका magnitude क्या आना चाहिए? What should be the magnitude of vector p? क्या दिया हुआ है हमको? What it is given to us? 10 Newton, right? It is given to
Yes.
us as 10 Newton. So क्या 10 Newton आ रहा है? Is 10 Newton coming from this? Tell me.
So root 100, which is 10, yes.
Yes. So that means yes, vector p correct representation is this, right? So
Yeah.
this 5 root 3 square is 5 5s are 25 into 3, that is 75 plus 25,
Plus 2500.
that is 10. And yes, these are in Newton, so it will also be Newton,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
So any vector can be represented in the form of their components. और इन components को बोलते क्या है? What do we call these components? This px I cap और py j cap, है ना? इन components को हम बोलते हैं rectangular components. ये बताओ, why do we call them rectangular components? Because ये जो components है, these are perpendicular to each other. ठीक है, ये है
Sir,
px
can
I
you
cap.
scroll up a bit?
Yes, just understand this point, that why they are called rectangular components, because px I cap and py j cap, these vectors, these are the vectors which are components of vector p, right? These are perpendicular to each other. If I'll complete the parallelogram, this parallelogram would be a triangle. Sorry, would be a rectangle, because right, would be a rectangle. So that is
Yes.
why they are known as rectangular components, right? Because they are perpendicular to each other. The resultant is vector p. Okay, just go through this.
Yes, sir. So now can you scroll down?
Yes.
Sir, do we have to write this rectangular
No,
components?
you just have to understand it, right? Because due to these components, this x component, this y component, because they're perpendicular to each other, right? Rectangular components means perpendicular components. Or we can say mutually Okay. So where do we apply this, right? So now you see I am connected with the motion only through this question. You tell me how uh, can we solve this? So is this resolution of a vector is being applied here? Tell me. Any answer?
Sir, 15 I cap plus 15 to J cap.
Child pulls a rope to a rope attached to a stone with a force of 60 Newton. The rope makes an angle of this, right? So there is a stone here, let's say, and this is the rope, right? And the force is being applied like this. Like this, the force is applied, right? F
Yes.
is 60 Newton. This is the stone, right? And this is the ground, right? So how much angle this is making, this rope is making here with the ground or with this horizontal? 60 degree, right? So this is 60 degree. What is this angle? This is also 60 degree. Now it is asking you that what is the effective force along the horizontal direction. So what I have to tell? I have to tell the force along horizontal direction, right? So ये horizontal direction है. This is horizontal direction, right? So this is horizontal direction. This is vertical direction, है ना? ये आपको पता होना चाहिए. This you should be able to understand that this is vertical direction. and this is horizontal direction. What is the effective force along horizontal direction? So what it is asking us to find? It is asking us to find the component here. Right, so what is this component that it is asking us to find?
30 Newton, sir.
Very good, Amar. Yes, it is 13 Newton, right? So it would be F cos 60 degree, right? It is cos, this is the angle, right? So it is F cos 60 degree effective force, or we can say component of force along horizontal direction, right? So that is F cos 60 degree and F is 60. Cos 60 is what? Half. That is 30 Newton.
तो सर खाली मतलब आई कैप निकालना
आई क्या सही है?
तो सर ये जेई का है?
नहीं नहीं जे का, ठीक है। और वर्टिकल कंपोनेंट क्या हो जाएगा बताओ,
जे क्या
वो भी बता दो।
30√3.
हाँ, वेरी गुड।
30
component of force along vertical direction. So see, देखो अगर हमको ये components if we are able to find out, no, then it would be very easy for us, right? F, that's why I'm repeating this. F sin 60 degree. So it is 60, sin 60 is root 3 by 2. So it is 30 root 3 Newton. Right?
डन सर
Okay, now all of you tell me the answer to this. Will all of you do
सर
this?
20 न्यूटन
You're saying it is? Amar, check करो. Right, do it again. Do it with proper method. But I think all of you are present today. So please understand this topic very thoroughly. Whatever doubts you are having, just let me know. Right? This is the last topic of vectors and it is very important. Because this components resolution will be directly applying in laws of motion also. Right? And the later chapters also. Right? How to resolve a vector. Lina is present, Ammar is present. Azlan is there. Azlan Siddiqui. Kiran, Hamad, Mohammed Ibrahim Saeed. Mohammed Ayan is there.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Ayan करो इसको क्वेश्चन को. Please do it.
जी sir.
निखिल निखिल नहीं आया.
That is the answer 40.
Yes, I think it is correct. Right. Correct. Let us check that. You see, there's a force of 50 Newton, right? Force of 50 Newton. So let's say F is 50 Newton, right? And we are given its X component. X component is 30 Newton. So what we are given? We are given Fx, right? It is given as 30 Newton. And what is Fx? It is F cos theta. Getting it? So that means if my F is this is 50 Newton, right? Vector F. And so this is the X component Fx. And if this is the angle theta, then Fx is F cos theta, which is given as 30 Newton. Right? So now F is 50. So 50 cos 30 is equal to 30. 50 cos theta is equal to 30. What is cos theta? Cos theta is 30 by 50. That is 3 by 5. Right? If cos theta is 3 by 5, what is sin theta? How can I find sin theta?
Four by five.
हाँ कैसे निकालोगे? How would you find it?
Sir, I use a simple formula sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1.
ऐसा कर लो. ठीक है, we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Because y component के लिए, right? For the y component, right? Fy, we need f sin theta, right? So sin theta we should be able to know. F we know as 50. F is 50, right? So sin square theta plus cos theta is 3 by 5. So 3 by 5 का square is equal to 1. क्या आता है? Sin square theta is equal to 1 minus, what is 3 threes are? 9, 25. Right, this will be 25 minus 9 by 25. तो साइन थीटा, साइन स्क्वायर थीटा क्या आ जाता है? 16/25। ये साइन स्क्वायर थीटा है, तो साइन थीटा क्या होगा? अंडर रूट ऑफ दैट, एंड दैट वुड बी व्हाट? 4/5। Now take out the y component. Now you see this type of question also comes, right? So we should be able to understand all types of questions from here. Sin theta is 4/5, तो y component क्या हो जाएगा? F is 50, sin theta is 4/5, this time it is 40 Newton. Right? So it is 40 Newton. ये समझते हो? ये हम कैसे भी कर सकते थे, देखो हम f को कैसे लिख सकते हैं? We can write vector f as fxi cap plus fyj cap, right? fx हमको दिया हुआ है, this is fy, right? So f क्या हो जाएगा? तो इसमें हम बोल सकते हैं, you see these are perpendicular, तो अगर ये fy है तो this is also fy, right? So can I write this कि भाई f square is equal to fx square plus fy square? बताओ ये लिख सकते हैं नहीं? f is 50 Newton, fx is 30, इधर रख देते हैं,
Sir, I found out with this way only.
right? Good. So it is 50 square, fx is 30 and fy square. उधर से आप देखोगे fy square क्या आ जाएगा? 50 स्क्वायर, 30 स्क्वायर उधर जाएगा तो -30 स्क्वायर, ऐसा हो जाएगा, ठीक है? अब इसको हाउ कैन यू राइट? fy square would be, you see, that is a square minus b square, so you can write 50 plus 30 into 50 minus 30, it is 80 into 30 is 20, right? So this fy square 8 to the 16, so it is 1600. तो fy क्या हो गया? अंडर रूट ऑफ 1600 वो क्या होता है? 40 into 40, दैट इज 40. ठीक है, दिस वे ऑल्सो वी कैन डू दिस. भाई सभी को क्लियर है? किरण, अम्मार
Yes,
खान,
yes.
फौजान,
Yes.
फौजान, आर यू
Yes,
देयर?
sir. Yes, sir.
अलीना,
Sir.
आप क्लियर है? अलीना, आर यू देयर?
Yes, sir.
ओके, लास्ट क्वेश्चन. नहीं देखिए आप, इसको करके बताओ. डिफरेंट टाइप के क्वेश्चंस है, ऑल ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस आर ऑफ डिफरेंट टाइप्स. यस, टेल. बताएं भाई, इज इट डन?
1 minute, sir.
Till what time we have this session?
6:50.
6:50.
Sir, this if rectangular component is in horizontal direction, it means that the x component value is 50 Newton, right?
Yes, yes.
Sir,
So,
it's two.
which option? Amar.
Uh, so it is second or third? I'm confused.
No, first you have to tell the force. What is the force you're getting? And what is the vertical component?
Force 100 Newton.
Force you're getting 100 Newton, right?
Third, yes, third
So then
option.
it should be third,
Yes.
right? So let us check. So there's some F force. It is saying that the force is inclined at an angle of 60 degree with the horizontal. So this is our horizontal. So this angle is 60 degree. It is saying it's a rectangular component in horizontal at 15 degree. That means this component, right?
Yes.
This component, this Fx, this is 50 Newton, right?
Yes.
So we have to tell the F and the vertical component also. Let's say Fy. ठीक है, ये भी बताना है कि Fy कौन सा component, इसका क्या वैल्यू होगा, ठीक है? सो Fx क्या होता है? F cos थीटा, राइट?
Mm.
सो F हमको निकालना है, थीटा क्या है? 60 डिग्री, cos 60 डिग्री, and Fx
50.
की वैल्यू 50.
50.
So 50 is equal to F, and cos 60 degree क्या होता है?
Half.
Half. So this 2 will go to that side, so it will be 50 into 2. So F क्या हो जाएगा? 50 into 2, that is
100.
100 Newton. Correct, Ammar, very good, right? ठीक है. और Y component क्या हो जाएगा?
F sin 60 degree. Sine.
F sin theta. So F तो आ गया अपना 100,
Yes.
और it is sin 60 degree.
Root 3 by 2.
So 100 into sin 60 degrees root 3 by 2. It will cancel out 50. So it would be 50 root 3 Newton, right?
Yes.
This would be the answer. Okay, guys. Okay. Also, I would like you to see your DPPs which you have to do right from this topic. So you can go to your WhatsApp description. So I think you have been able to see the screen here. So go to Foundations of Physics. In foundations of physics, see, we have done dot product also, right? In foundations of physics, you have to go through these DPPs. We have this DPP P3 that you have to do. So are you getting this? So I'm also putting that on your WhatsApp.
Can we leave?
You see these DPPs, right? The DPPs we have to do, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And also, I am giving you some 1 or 2 questions more. All right, guys. Thank you. We'll continue in the next session.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Bye, sir.
Bye.